Now, we've been here for a little bit of time now, and we did bring you here, didn't we, for our biggest ever product launch. We haven't launched anything yet. So we'd better, I think. Do you think it's time that we got some product on the table? Yes? Okay. Well, if you're ready, if you think you're ready for us to get some product on the table, then I'm really excited and proud of all my team. I'm very excited to bring you to the launch of SmartHub. So, SmartHub, we've taken everything that we've learned from you in the last 7 years, in particular all around hubs, building things together, everything that you've wanted, and we've built it into the most beautiful product we've ever built, our next generation SmartHub product. And we haven't forgotten where we came from, because SmartHub features our brand new employee discount program, Smart Spending, which has taken employee discounts to the next level. So we're going to spend a bit of time now having a look at it and see what it looks like. So Sevi at the back is going to help me. Imagine this here, if you just tilt your vision slightly, imagine this here was the homepage of your website, of your benefits hub. So it could be a benefits hub, it could be a reward hub, it could be an engagement hub, it could be your HR hub, whatever you think it might be. So we started with the most simple, flexible, beautiful thing we could think of. We started with a tile, and you've got a tile right in front of you. So we thought this tile is important, this tile on a homepage, because a tile we can connect to different parts of your benefit program, of your reward program, or your HR program. So we could connect it to Cycle to Work. We could connect it to pensions. We could connect it to groceries. And that's cool. And then we thought, you know what, you've been telling us that different things are important at different times. Different things have different priorities. Some things are more important than others. Some things you want to push more now and less later. So these tiles, they need to be able to resize. We need to be able to make them bigger and smaller depending on what your priorities are, depending on what's important at the time. And then we thought we need ways to communicate and connect with people. So we kind of got to make them nice. So we thought, well, better be able to put some icons on. I know that's the wrong icon for groceries. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that's not good. That's calendar. Let's get rid of that too. Okay, icons like a shop. So we've got a shop, which is a much better type of icon for groceries. And then we thought, you know what, let's make it more immersive and make it better to connect. So maybe we should have pictures. So let's have some pictures. No, we're not doing Smart Dog. It's Smart Hub. Right, we can't let Smart Dog. That's one of our 2 office puppies. There's the other one, salary sacrifice puppies. We have 2 office dogs in London. We're not doing that either. Let's get rid of the dog. This is how you would use graphics and visuals properly on your hub. So you do this beautiful tile here. Want to save money on your weekly grocery shop, and we bring in imagery here. Okay, so that's nice. So what else can it do? What else can it do? Now this is interesting. We call it Smart Hub. We haven't seen anything smart yet, have we? There's nothing smart yet. So Sevi, we need something that's smart. What can we be smart about it? This is interesting, gym discounts. Lots of you are interested in gym discounts, whether it's through discount program or gym flex, through salary sacrifice, that's interesting. And normally, our homepage would say something like, click here for gym discounts. But wouldn't it be much better if every single user who was logged in, when they see their homepage, they don't see, click here for gym discounts. They say, we've got gym discounts, and here's your local gym based on where we know you live. So some of you would see that gym there, some of you would see this Virgin Active, and some of you would see Anytime Fitness, because we know where you are, so we can put the right thing right in front of you. And imagine how powerful that is, because there might be some benefits and things you have that are local to some of your officers, or local to some divisions, or just more appropriate to some officers and some divisions. You know, there's no point in telling everyone about a fantastic discount at Sainsbury's if the Asda's the shop next to the office. There's no point in telling someone about holiday trading if it isn't available to the majority of people in that division or department. So we've got these things that are smart. What else is smart? Something simple. Something simple. Really couldn't be any more simpler. A simple thing about the House of Fraser sale. So yeah, except if you're a guy looking at it, if you're a guy logged in, you're going to see that there's a House of Fraser menswear sale on, and if you're a lady, you're going to see there's a women's wear sale on. I did notice that women get a bigger discount here, which is interesting, Steffi. I don't know if you did that yourself, but it's cool. So you can see how we can do this Smart Hub with smart tiles, and we can start to deeply personalize. So every single employee's hub is completely different. And here we're doing simple examples of smart tiles, but actually we can do some really fantastic stuff. So depending on how someone's age, demographic data, what other benefits they've used in the past, we can show them different benefits, different rewards and things at that time. Depending on where they are, what sort of management grade they are, we can show them different types of reward things, different culture, different values. You could be pushing one value in one division, different value in another division. All of that in the power of SmartHub. What else have we got, Sebby? We've got to look at this is actually a look at our own Reward Gateway internal site here that we've just launched. It's called Boom. That's our employee engagement site for all of our staff. And we're going to look at that next on the big screen. So let's have a look. So this is what we've created. This is SmartHub. Visually rich, beautiful communications from HR. We can use it to host and serve video, documents, forms, and pages. We're giving you complete control of priority and prominence. Full menu control down the left-hand side here, separate to the tiles. So actually, you could use that for your whole HR library. So imagine that everything on the right is about the great benefits, reward, culture, and values things we want to talk about for you. But on the left, you've got the other stuff that's important, your policies, procedures, forms, all that kind of stuff that currently might be a bit lost on the internet. And it's all in one place. So if you choose to make this broad, you can make it into your entire HR hub. And of course, it's accessibility compliant, which I know will be really important for many of you in the room. Let's look at it in more detail. This is ours. So this is Boom. It's the employee hub for all of us in RG. So it actually starts out with our fortnightly internal TV program, Global Briefing. That's the first thing you see on this. There's Catherine and Jess there, who were presenting last week's episode. Then we've got weekly grocery shop there, which is important for all of our staff. On the right-hand side, you actually do Own It. Own It's one of our 8 values. And that tile's called You Actually Do Own It because Reward Gateway, 5% of Reward Gateway is owned by our employees through our employee share program. So that's really interesting. We'll come back to that again. So it's really important that we get everyone in Reward Gateway to really understand that benefit. We're promoting Cycle to Work there because we're running a big RG wellbeing program right at the moment, and we've got a tile on understanding your pension. We've got a very young workforce at RG. About 90% of us are under 30. Unfortunately, it's not me in that group anymore. Under 30. So I was really excited when auto-enrollment kicked in for us because our pension enrollment figures shot up. And I think that's really, really great. They're being sensible. It's really great. And then the following month, they came back down again as everyone unenrolled themselves after being horrified that £15 of beer money had vanished out of their salary. We have here you can nominate someone for our thank you awards. This afternoon in this very room is our quarterly all-hands staff meeting. So we'll be here with all of our UK staff, broadcasting live to our other offices around the world. And we'll be running our thank you awards, giving them out this afternoon as part of our all-staff event. And here you can nominate them. And there on the right, I mentioned right at the start that we've been rewriting our annual culture book, and that's where our staff can see that there. Global Lottery, that's one of our most high-profile benefits, and we've got a piece also on embracing diversity. So that's what ours looks like. But then look at this. This is what it looks like on mobile. So you know what? Mobile sites that aren't correctly responsively built, it all goes very small and you can't really see it. None of the buttons work properly, and it's infuriating, isn't it? Because you're trying to do something simple and it doesn't work, and you're pinching and zooming and stuff on this tiny screen, and it doesn't work. When a responsive website is done properly, and we've toiled on this for months to get this right, look at how wonderful it is. Everything resizes correctly. You can flick up. You can see all of the stuff. Every one of these tiles clicks correctly onto the right thing, and it works beautifully. Here, shown on an iPhone 6, it's compatible with all modern smartphones. And it gives us endless possibilities of what you can build, integrate, and do to connect to your people, to connect your organization to your people. So let's have a look at just a couple. So this is for YHA, the Youth Loss Association, who've been a client for many years. And this actually is a draft we've been working on with them on their new culture, values, news, and HR library. So it actually hasn't got any benefit at all on this version. So here we have their HRD talking about what the site's about. Here we have Spirit, which are their values: sustainability, passion, innovation, responsibility, industry, and trust. And each one of those, when you click on, you get a beautifully designed page all about that value, explaining it and connecting it to their reward and recognition program. We're communicating their learning and development here. They've got they're rebranding all their HR stuff around Live More YHA. So they're explaining their philosophy and videos about it. Pulling in their YHA social Twitter feed, which is live, so that updates live all the time when you're on that page. And there's even a part there on volunteering. And it was nice. I just got an email from Lawrence Kramer, who's the head of HR, this morning. And he said to me, Glenn, Live More for Less will absolutely be the most amazing new platform for all things YHA. We cherish our partnership with Reward Gateway, and we are so delighted to renew our contract on this new product. So that's fantastic. So he's really, really pleased over there. this shows you a completely different experience for DHL. So you can see actually it's quite a different screen design. We've got a different menu system, we've got a different menu on the left-hand side, and this is all about reward and recognition for DHL. We run a really big R&R program for them. So here they're communicating what the extra mile is all about and what the 8 key values are within their reward and recognition program. There's a Hall of Fame where we can meet and recognise all the DHL people who've gone that extra mile and received their highest award in the past. You can nominate people. If you've received an award, you can claim it. You can send an e-card, so you've got peer-to-peer recognition, which is a wonderful form of R&R. It's a wonderful place to start with because it's free. It's got no running cost of having to fund awards, which is a fantastic place to start. They've got a great video about the whole piece, which they're sending. I've got a video message actually from their CEO just recently, just saying how effective this whole program had been. And then you can see their long service awards. So you can see for DHL there, looks different, it's all those things that you'd be asking us for. Very, very personal to them, looks exactly as they want it to look, and does exactly what they want it to do. Very different to YHA. And this one's for TUI Travel, a complete employee hub. So for TUI, everything on there, we've done here, everything on here. So this is interesting. It's got a different layout. It's actually a 4-column layout here, so we've dropped the menu from the left-hand side to give more space because they've got such an immersive hub. So here, they're talking about their categories of values and saying thank you, promoting well-being in the middle, shopping discounts on the right. They've got a big focus on family at TUI, so we've brought that out there. They've got a smart tile running here on fitness. They're doing thank you all winners, encouraging e-card thanks, and again, brought in nominations and their Twitter feed. So again, it's very, very different, and it shows you 3 examples, or 4 if you include Boom, of very, very different hubs, all built on exactly the same technology. And the great thing is they all look beautiful, they're consistent. We've worked so hard on the consistency between pages so that your employees can use them easily and understand what's coming next and where to find things. And that's key. See, we realized that Smart Hub wasn't enough. We needed smart pages because you need the things that go behind these tiles. Yeah? So sometimes behind the tile is one of our benefits, or a benefit that you provided. But often, very, very often, it's pages, it's information, and it's stuff that you want to communicate, stuff that you want your people to know. You need them to know. So this is what the pages look like. 7 years. We've used 7 years of experience and testing to optimize these pages. And I can't tell you how hard we've worked to get things in the right place. You might think, they've made 3 columns and they've put some stuff on the right-hand side. We've done months and months of work and testing to get it right so that people know where things will be and they can do things in a logical way and it's flexible for you. This is the page from our own site, Boom, about our family benefits. We have paid maternity and paternity leave. You can see you can see a great page down the middle there, and you can also see on the right-hand side we've got these things we call them smart modules. So you can obviously see when it was updated. All these things can be added to each page or not. You've got related files, we've got links. You can see clearly who the page owner is. It's Tracy. This page owned by Tracy, who's our HRD. And this is the page about our employee share program. And this shows more of these smart modules. I really want to show you this one here. The ESS is our most valuable benefit, obviously, by miles, because it's 5% of the value of the entire global business in our employees' hands. It's absolutely critical for it to work properly, because its whole purpose is to connect every single reward gateway person in the world to the business results, and therefore, through that, the work that they do for you. But it's complicated. It's an employee share plan, so it's got all sorts of paperwork and stuff with it. It's got all sorts of complicated terminology. So we work really hard at trying to get people to understand it. So on this page here, you can see on the right, have your say. The ESS is our most valuable benefit, but it's also our most complicated. How do you feel you understand it? And this is a poll, because there are polling modules within Smart Pages that you can drag on, so we can easily put polls and surveys and forms into your pages, so you can start to get feedback from your employees, all in there. And I know that's important to you, because I know how many of you talk to us about using SurveyMonkey, which is great, because you can build stuff, but you've got to get the data out of somewhere, and then you've got to get it into SurveyMonkey, and then you're worrying a bit about where it is, and is someone going to hack it and delete it or get it? Whereas actually, we can now do that. We started a journey where we can do that all within SmartHub and Smart Pages. And the key thing there was this helpful, so we can rate every page. So what we're doing here is we're building a platform where we can have every single one of your benefits, whether it comes from us or from somebody else, every single reward you do, every single page that you think about, every single thing which is important to you as HR people in connecting with your people, everything on every device. So it doesn't matter. You haven't got to worry about which devices are my people using. You just allow them to do it, and you know that it works.